studio analysis, a pre-event analysis, and the best way I can describe Wanderson is he's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Yeah, we spoke about his speed, his tenacity, his ability to finish, his explosive power, the ability he just fires all the ammunition at the target, and one of those bullets is going to hit. Looking to slice through the guard here.
Wanderson's a little bit kill or be killed as well. You know, he's the kind of guy that he'll open up in the pursuit of victory. He will just go all out on the attack, and sometimes that gives a stronger opponent an opportunity to counter. But the problem is his attacks are so good and he's so dynamic. You've got to be one of the best in the world to take advantage of those spaces that he leaves open, because, man, just don't let this guy grab a hold of anything. See how quickly he can finish people. He's got a really wicked armbar. But right now, he's kind of hanging out in this knee cut position with the beginning of a kind of a cross-collar choke if he wants it. But I think that Artem here is doing a pretty good job of staying defensive. He's got the lapel in play as well, trapped around his lower leg. The key thing for him here is making sure that he keeps that neck protected. He doesn't let Wanderson get that top hand in. And also maybe times his sweep, because I wouldn't want to get into a scramble Wanderson too early in the match, let's say. Try and save that energy for later.
Kaygarodov using that topside leg here to create some distance, to disengage the pressure of the choke. But it's either going to be the choke or the guard pass here for Anderson. Anderson Ferreira trying to get control here of that arm as well. And he's diving the right arm deeper and deeper. He's like methodically pressing. He wants the sharp bit of his forearm basically engaged in the neck of his opponent. You can see he's walking his fingers up slowly but surely, trying to get the knuckles on the label on the back of the gi. That's the ample position for him to facilitate that choke.
Yeah, he's got the right hand in on the bottom underneath the jaw. It's a very, very deep grip. That top hand, he's looking for the thumb inside the lapel, and can't quite see from this far angle, but Kaygarodov, he was using his hand to defend, to deny once in the space to come in. And I feel like now the lapel is free from around Wanderson's right leg. This is an opportunity for him to possibly high step out of the guard, back step, X pass. There's a lot of options here, but he seems pretty patient. He obviously has something in mind. But it's 0-0, and we're down to just about 90 seconds remaining. So something has to happen soon from either man, otherwise this could go to, well, you don't want anything going to the judges. You always want to make sure that you stamp your authority on a match. This is really interesting. Basically, Wanderson's in like a full knee slide position, but Kaygarodov has turned what was a shallow half guard into, in effect, a knee shield hip clamp, but it's not on the hip, it's in the back of the knee. So there's a lot of pressure on Wanderson's knee, but it's not in, it's kind of like the knee cut where you don't go through directly, you just kind of go off to the side. He looks quite comfortable, but Kaygarodov is out of position here. He's lost the underhook. He is defending against the crossface, but if the moment that Wanderson's foot comes free, as it's about to do, he doesn't really have anything left other than to try and slide the bottom leg through, and he's actually doing the opposite. He's going belly down here. Wanderson's going to get the back out of this, I'm sure.
Anderson looking to kick his left leg back to free his knee.
Wow, that is very interesting. I really thought that Kaygarodov was going to lose position there, but he somehow managed to maintain the connection, the clamp of his legs on the leg of Wanderson Ferreira, going all the way belly down, and he almost rolled completely through. And I would have thought that was the moment that he was going to lose it, and it was going to go he was going to give up his back, but he somehow maintained that position all the way through. Very unorthodox.
Well, I think it finds himself in the old school realm. You know, limited the ability to pass the guard to get that definitive point, take the match. So from the choke and stayed away from the pass. And as you allude, it's a real unorthodox. His hips down to the ground to put pressure through the leg and clamp. It's an interesting.
Want to get into with Wanderson. Dynamic. He has great takedowns and missions. If it's yeah, look at that. This is a very, very different Wanderson. That's it. Yeah, very slow first 5 minutes, but it's like I said, you know, that hip clamp and the lapel was keeping him trapped. But the moment that Wanderson gets a bit of space, I mean, look at the difference here. Beautiful Tori Anderson pass, forcing the back exposure all the way through, one hook in, and that was enough to win on the sudden death criteria. So this is a black belt match in the under 62 kilogram division. Jefferson Fagundes versus Abdullah Al-Farsi. Jefferson is the #1 seed in this division, and with good reason.